TJL, what up? What up? 400 reps today, light work. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna do this. I was gonna do like just nickels and dimes. But fuck it. I'm gonna do try the superset too. Take about a 30, 45-second break. Maybe a minute. I'm gonna do 5 pulls, 10 dips, 5 chin-ups, 20 pushes. 10 rounds. 40 rep circuit. 10 rounds. What you get in today, DJ? Got you another 1,000 in. Got you another 1,000. Let's get it. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get these elbows some rest. Get back right. Let's probably do a bunch of leg work for a few days. So, 1,000 reps, 200 pulls, 200 diamonds, 100 dips, 200 calf raises, 200 crunches, 100 squats. Salute. Shit. I ain't feel like doing shit today. I ain't even really recovered from all them damn burpees. You did the pulls in 15s. That's tough work. That's tough work. That's tough work. I ain't did 15 rep circuit in a minute. I'll get one in soon. Appreciate that inspiration. Make us push each other a little harder. Freeze this elbow. probably gonna have to like ice my shit up for a couple of nights just to get all the way back right. And my shit killing. Yeah, I'm getting it in late today. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Ah. Shit. Hopefully it's don't take too long. Nina, what up? Nina, what up? Where Miss Nina from? Where Miss Nina from? Let's get it. Round three. Round three. Shit. Yeah, I'm beat up, DJL. I'm fucking beat up. Shit. This is gonna make 4,000 reps in 3 days. Really 5. We count them squats on them burpees. I'm whooped. Yeah. 4,000, 5,000 reps. 3 days ain't no joke. Still working though. 20 pushes. Yeah, appreciate that. How you push through right here. I pushed through yesterday. I'm pushing through today. And you know I was coming off of damn near a little over 80,000 reps. So shit, I'm down there at about what? Shit, about 85, 90,000 reps in the past 130 days. Fuck. What that say? Stephke, what up? Round 4. No excuses though. We all tired. We all had them days. We don't feel like this shit more often than not. We just push through it. You got some scissors down here? The scissors in the drawer up there. The blue ones, right? Yeah. They're in the drawer closer to the garbage can. They ain't in that middle drawer. Oh, with the silverware? Still ain't replaced my jogger suit. That was one of my favorite jogger suits. Still ain't replaced. It's over there. You probably yeah, give me a large. No, don't give me no medium shit. That's an extra large. Give me a large. Let's get it. Round 4. Gonna buy me a jogging suit. I wore it like 2-3 times, and she stole it. It's crazy. Finna drink me smoothie. I'm making burgers later with potatoes. That's what's up. How you gonna eat the potatoes? I'm gonna have me some baked chicken wings. Well, not baked, air fry, and some protein spaghetti and some string beans. Yeah, I ate some burgers yesterday. On Portillo's. That's what I need though. Ain't nothing like some homemade burgers though. Ain't nothing like some homemade burgers. I like to dice up some onions and some bell peppers and put in my shit. Mash, that's what's up. Yeah, I like to chop up some onions, some bell peppers, put in my homemade burgers. Toast my buns with my bread. Yeah, I'm gonna make some of them motherfuckers one day this week. You gave me an idea. Yeah. Yeah, I remember them real fat days. My wife used to make them boys with the bell peppers, onions, and smother that shit in some gravy on some rice. That shit used to be the shit. My mama used to do that shit too. Smother round steak, smother chicken. Oh, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how my brother-in-law allergic to flour. So he don't eat bread. And then I got a guy, he just don't fuck with bread. And we'll go some motherfucker, to a McDonald's. He'll be like, give me a Big Mac with no bun. She used to fuck me up. Give me a Whopper, no bun. They be looking, you don't want no bun? No bun. Be fucking me up. But yeah, that's a good thing though. A lot of carbs ain't good for you. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? All to do is turn to glucose, to sugar. That's a good thing. It shouldn't take you long to get ripped right. Shit, you don't eat a lot of bread. You're in a good place. I love me some fucking bread. Tim, what's going on? Yeah, I'm coming in late today, Mr. Tim. Coming in late. I was running around all morning. I'm doing a little 40 circuit rep, kind of light. 5 pulls, 10 dips, 5 chin-ups, 20 pushes, kind of light. I was going to do less than that. Yeah, too much bread, not good for you. I had a girl, cousin back in the day. She blew up from eating a lot of bread. Yeah. No doubt, Mr. Tim. Say that shit scared you. Yeah, no doubt, Mr. Tim. All that shit we did Saturday, all of us need to take a week of just taking it light. Saturday tore all our asses up. Yeah, Saturday tore all our asses up, Mr. Tim. We all supposed to be taking it light. I was gonna try to superset through this shit after the first round. I said, "Fuck that." Yeah, after Saturday, we should all be taking it light. That was a crazy day for everybody. I know we blew the algorithm up though. Anybody who's into calisthenics seen all our shit. We was all over the fucking YouTube streets, YouTube calisthenic streets. And it was a Saturday too. Most people rest. There wasn't nothing going on in the calisthenics community really but us. I don't think I did the chin-ups, did I? Let's get it. Yeah, that's right, I'm right. It's pull-ups, dips, then chin-ups. Pushes, man. Bundle in the building. What's up, Bundle? Yeah, we definitely would. Everybody. Yeah, we shook up the algorithm Saturday, y'all. Wasn't nothing going on but us. There probably a few people upload a couple of videos, but yeah, we shook up the algorithm in that calisthenics community. That was epic. I know one thing. I definitely need to rest these elbows. My tennis elbows is kicking my ass. I just been fighting through it. Round 6. Ain't none of us gonna forget that day. I was so over it at the end. I was so over it. Yeah, I did some more burpees yesterday too. I did 100. It was tough though. Just the standard, no jumping. Doing something light today. And I promise you, all I really wanted to do was some nickels and dimes. I had been running around all fucking morning. Since 7 o'clock this morning, just not getting in the house. It's 1:30. Came in and got right on this shit. Cause I'm over this shit. I want this shit to be done. Enjoy the rest of my little half a day off and shit. It was round 6. Yeah, so I'm doing 5 pulls, 10 dips, 5 chin ups, 20 pushes, 40 rep circuit, 10 rounds. We're on round 6. Shit like that. If a motherfucker ain't disciplined and motherfucker ain't really on their shit, some shit like that we did Saturday, make a motherfucker quit. Motherfucker take a couple of days off and never get back on that shit. That shit, shout out to all y'all, man. That shit was no joke. No joke. Next time y'all come up with them Zai-ass routines, I'm motherfucking opting out. Nah, but for real though, that shit good for the mental, man. That shit good for the mental, man. Somebody commented on my shit like, what good is this exercise for? And the only explanation I can come up with is the mental aspect of it. Just pushing yourself past more than what you think you're capable of doing. Definitely after about 400-500 of them boys, you definitely getting into the mental part of that shit. For real. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say about 300. After about 300, it's all mental after that shit. Everything done after 3 was straight will. He said, hey, damn right, that shit'll traumatize your ass. That shit ain't for the weak. Shit. Nah, till he did great. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? Yeah, they on that za. Ain't no thousand. So I'm opting out of that one. I'm opting out of that one. Check on me next year. I wish I would do it. Tell them to do that shit first, and then we'll do it. Tell them to do that shit first, and then we'll do it. We need to see that evidence. I wish I would be doing burpees. It'll take me 6 hours to do that shit. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Shout out to everybody who did that shit. But shout out to Jacob, man. The way Jacob did his shit, that shit, I know that shit was When you got to about 400, 500, I know that shit was fucking with your mind, Jacob. Yeah, we all did our thing, how we did it. But Jacob shit, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have been able to do it, but that was a tough way, boy. You picked the toughest way to do that shit. He doing uh ladder style. He won. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, all the way up to 10, and then back down to 1. He knocking out 50 clips and shit. Yeah, he snapped. I picked the easiest route for myself. I ain't even gonna lie. I picked the easiest route. Now I do 1,000 one pump, but that 2 pump shit ain't no joke. Yeah, Jacob a beast, man. He snapped the way he did his shit. When we do that 500 to 1,000 pull challenge, I'm gonna be off that za. Yeah, 1,006 pump burpees. Yeah, tell them to do that shit first, and then I might consider it. Yeah, I'm with that 1,000 pulls though. Hey, Miss Helen. Yeah, Jacob definitely killed. He did it the hard way. He did it the hard way. I ain't gonna lie. I think he was trying to stun on us, y'all. I think Jacob was trying to stun on us. Yeah, Jacob snap. All right, let's get it. This is round 7, y'all. Round 7. I know one thing. That was the best motherfucking shower I took in a long motherfucking time after I did that shit. I was in the shower. I tell you, I was in that shit too. I got a 40-gallon motherfucking hot water tank. I stayed in there till all it turned cold. I probably was in there for about 40 minutes, man. Just chilling. I had my hands on the wall and shit. I was just letting that water run on me and shit. That shit felt so fucking good. I was mad when the water turned cold. And I went to work. Matter of fact, yeah, I had you playing, Mr. Tim. When I was in the shower, I had you playing in the background. And I took my ass to work. Yesterday, I sat in that motherfucker for about 20 minutes after I trained, trying to relax my shit. I hadn't been in that sauna in about, man, a good 5 months. It was spider webs in that motherfucker. The legendary Lightning Man, what's up? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, Lightning Man in the building, y'all. Yeah, that was a challenge. That was a challenge for their asses, boy. I want to see some more motherfuckers try that shit. You ain't gonna see that too often. Only person I think that'd probably take up that shit is maybe the Burpee King and Iron Wolf. Ain't too many of them motherfuckers got the stamina, endurance to do that shit. You gonna need VO2 max, and you gonna need muscle endurance for that shit. That shit was tough, for real. Yeah, I'm with that 1,000 pulls though. I'm with that. I'll do that shit something like in 5 pulls. You know what I'm saying? Like I did them burpees. 5 for 200 rounds. I'll do that. But the only thing I did is harder than that was I did that 1,000 pushes, 20 clips with that 40-pound vessel. I did that twice. Other than that, the burpees was the toughest. Plus, and one more, when I did them 500 burpees, 1 pumps. But I was doing it with a jump, and I did that shit. I was going off time. I was trying to get it done in an hour, but I got it done in an hour and 10 minutes. That shit was tough. I almost died doing that shit, y'all. I had to go outside and get some fresh air. But other than that, that motherfucker Saturday was one of the toughest shit I done did since I've been doing this shit. A little over 3.5 years now. That was one of the toughest things, man. Yeah, I'm like abundant. I'll never forget that shit. That shit, uh, motherfucking, ingrained into my motherfucking soul. Yeah, that shit ingrained in my soul. It was round 7, y'all. Pick this shit up a little bit. That's the regular calisthenic guys doing it. Yes, sir. I'm down for that as well. 5 pulls as well, y'all. When I get my vest, I'm gonna try what you did with that pushes in the vest. But it says 5 pulls. That's what's up. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. I done did 5 pulls with that 40-pound vest on, but not for no motherfucking, not for no 50, 100 rounds. I think I might have did like 10 rounds or something. I'm gonna try to push through this a little faster, y'all. So you saying you gonna do 1,000 pushes? What you gonna do, like a 10 clip and then 5 pulls? Well, that's gonna be some shit. You talking about 1,500 reps with the 40-pound vest? Yeah, you gonna get prepared for another 4.5, 5 hours, Bundy. I think that first time I did it, it took me close to 4 hours. And I think the second time took me a little over 3, like 3 hours, 15 minutes. So I beat my time. Yeah, when I first started going live, man, I used to be doing some crazy ass routines, man. I'm doing 2,000, 2,500 reps and shit. Shit, I did some shit one time. It took me down to 6 hours. I think I did like 1,000 pushes, 500 pulls, 500 burpees, uh, 500 squats, 500 dips. No bullshit. You don't believe me? Go back through my live channel. You'll see that shit. Shit took me like 5 hours, 45 minutes to do. It's crazy shit. Yeah, I don't do that crazy shit no more though. I'm over that shit. Did I do the dips? don't know. I'll just do them again just in case I did. I don't leave no crumbs on the table. Yeah, y'all need to get ready. Set a date for that. That'll be nice. Maybe like beginning of the year or something. Give us a little time to recover, man. We've been going too crazy with these challenges. Y'all got me whooped over here. Oh, that was 8. So this 9 right here. It's 9. Ah, we already know, DJ. Roll up time. We could do a challenge to 500 pull up, 500 regular push up for diamonds. That ain't no challenge, DJ. Yeah, that ain't no challenge, DJ. We do that on the regular. How many rounds I can do with that vest? 2 hours. An hour or the first 2. Yeah, we all do, man. DJ L too. He been getting in 1,000 reps for the past what? About 3 weeks now. Even though he get him, DJ L ain't super crazy like us. He'll take a Saturday and Sunday off. Even though I got him off his ass this Saturday, I got him do them 50 pulls with me. Round 9, man. Shania took me this long to do this little 40 rep circuit. Yeah, it'd be hard to keep your training intense when you don't really take time to recover, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a rest day, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with a couple. I just be scared, especially coming off some shit like that we did Saturday. I had to do something yesterday. I felt like I would. It'd have been 7 years later before I did a push up. So I be trying to keep the momentum going, man. You know what I'm saying? So I get to the point where we like Mr. Tim, y'all, and we could just train for maybe 4 days a week, 5 at the most, and take it easy a few days. I can't wait to that. But I gotta have me at least 5, 6 years in before I start doing that shit. Most I might do is 1 day off. I wanna make sure this shit ingrained in my motherfucking memory bank and my muscle memory bank. Like I played sports, so I done lifted, did calisthenics, went to the military. All we did was calisthenics, and then off and on out the military, off and on all my life lifting weights. I don't plan on falling off no more. Ain't gonna be no more day ones. It's life, man. I'm doing this shit till I check out this bitch. Now I might not be going crazy for the rest of my motherfucking life, but I'm gonna be getting me something in. I'm maintain discipline. I might give me a few 150 rep days in, man. Or I might just do a few days of just straight legs. Give my tennis elbows a chance to heal and my wrists. My motherfucking tennis elbow, especially this left. Probably because it's my weaker arm. But man, I gotta get these motherfuckers back right. I've been fighting through this shit for at least a month and a half now. Start sitting around like them pitchers do. I'm my motherfucker after I train, just ice up and wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how the pitchers be. When they get pulled, they go wrap straight up. Just make sure they loose and warm up. I got you, Mr. Tim. I feel you, Mr. Tim. You right, you right. I'm 53 though. I got a little bit of excuse, Mr. Tim. So you was that at bird 13, huh? Always been like that since I was younger, since I've been training since I was 13. I always needed my Saturday and Sunday to recover. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I'm just a fucking asshole and shit. Nah, but for real, I be scared, man, to fall off, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be scared I'm gonna fall off. I remember, man, I used to lift weights like a motherfucker. Got all the way up to 3 plates, which was my goal. And I did that shit for a little longer. That was right when I opened up my shop. And I said, I'm gonna start. I used to lift in the daytime. I'm like, I'm gonna start lifting when I get off. I did that shit for a few days. Next thing you know, I'm like, missed a day, then missed another day. And that shit turned into fucking 7 years, man. I ain't letting that shit happen again. That's why I try to get this shit done early and out the way. Even 1 o'clock, I hate. I ain't even want to do this shit when I came. But that's why I try to get my shit done early, so I don't have to worry about it. Cause I'm gonna get up and go to work regardless. I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? This shit here easy to not do, man. So I try to get that shit done out the way, no matter what I gotta do in the day. You know, some days it don't be possible like today. Cause I wish I would have got it done before I got to running, but I had so much to do. Mondays always be hectic though. Unless I make some shit happen on Sundays, which yesterday I did not do. And every time I do that shit, put some shit off to the next day, I regret that shit the next day. So, man, y'all, if y'all got something to do, man, don't put that shit off for the next day, man. Just get it done. I was going to go after I had trained, but when I got done, I was like, fuck that shit. I just sat on my ass, man. Finished off my cigar, and then I took me a couple of shots, and I was 8 folded. take my supposed to be going. I'm gonna shut down next Monday, Tuesday. We close on Sundays. We're gonna dip out Sunday morning, shoot to the Dells. My son birthright. He gonna be the big 2-0 next weekend, October 19th. Take him now. Gonna get some paintball and then some laser tag. I've been wanting to get this tattoo covered on my chest and on my back for a long time now. I've been denounced that shit. That shit on my back and on my chest. It's that gang banging ass shit. And I've been meaning to get that shit covered for a minute. So my shit on my back so long and wide, that shit gonna be a couple of sessions. So I'm gonna probably get that done here. And probably put like a banner on it, put a scripture in there or something. And then on the front, I want to get that lion busting out my chest, cover that. But that'll just take one session. So I might get that done while I'm in the Dells and shit. I hate that shit, man. Like we go to the beach or something, I'm walking around and I got this gang banging ass shit on me like I'm still a kid or some shit, mentally. I had went to St. Thomas one summer, me and my wife, and I had on all red. It's red shorts, red shirt, uh, we had in a red hat, and we had went to this beach called Cookies, cause the resort we was on, it was a man-made beach. So I was asking people work there, like, man, where's the real beach at? You know, he like, well, it's this one and that one. One thing was called Megan. He was like, but that's kind of up. I was like, I want to go to the hood beach. He like, Cookie. That's what it is. I was like, called up the lady, driving us around while we was there. She like, y'all sure y'all want to go to Cookies? I said, I want to go to Cookies. Go. As soon as we walked in, there's like 3 rosters standing there. They standing there like, what you, Crip or Blood? I said, man, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they start playing that killer fucking reggae and shit. It said like everybody was watching me and shit. I told my wife, I said, when folks try some shit, I'm gonna shank the shit out of me some motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? We had ordered some food and shit. And I had ordered a burger. I told the waitress, like, could you bring me a knife so I could cut my burger? But I really want that knife so I could stick me a motherfucker. They tried some bullshit. My wife was like, yeah, you wanted to come to the hood beach, didn't you? They was smoking that motherfucker out. Y'all talking about Za? That motherfucker. It looked like it was a nice sunny day, no clouds. But as much as they were smoking on that motherfucker, it was just this big ass cloud over the whole beach and shit. Everybody was blowing. I said, damn. I said, what really fucked me up about that shit is that it's fucking Crips and Bloods in the motherfucking Caribbeans and shit. I said, what the fuck? Shit crazy. Uh, no, you should. I sure won't. I sure won't, Mr. Tim. You don't need no more tattoos, Mr. Tim. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even get no more if I didn't want to cover these up. But I gotta get them covered, man. Especially being in Chicago. Like I'll be in the park, for training, no shirt on. Motherfucker be looking at me crazy. It's the one park I go to. That shit like in a Latin King neighborhood. And they always, one thing about it is, I was a stone, a black stone, and we kind of under the same umbrella. So, but they still be giving me a little eye and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't pay it no mind though. I do what I do. I'm just tired, motherfucker, looking at me crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm some old gang banging motherfucker, and I ain't with none of that shit. And not because I'm scared, it's because I know better now. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's a lot of my peers, man. Matter of fact, my wife was just showing me a picture of motherfuckers throwing a party and shit, and them motherfuckers old as hell, still fucking gang. They ain't actively gang bang, but they still representing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they actively gang bang, like out calling shots and putting numbers on people's heads and standing on corners and shit like that, coming out of gangways and shit. But they still claiming that shit. You know what I'm saying? As grown fucking men, I ain't claiming none of that shit. I let that shit be known. For everybody come to me, they shake my hand like a man. Ain't none of that shaking up shit. None of that bullshit. But that being said, y'all, man, I'm about to get in this shower, man, and relax for the rest of the day, man. And I'm taking advice too, Mr. Tim. I'm gonna make sure it's loose. You know what I'm saying? And I don't believe in the warm up thing, man. I feel like that my first couple of rounds be warming me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, the tennis elbow come from just repetitive movement. That's why they call it the tennis elbow, because a lot of tennis players get from always swinging that racket, and pitchers get that shit. You know what I'm saying? From throwing that ball all game long and shit. So what I really need is to ice this shit up and just take it easy with this shit for a while. So I'll probably do some leg shit, you know what I'm saying, for a few days, and till my shit get back right. But I'll be good though. We're gonna fight through it. We'll get through it. That's part of the game, right, y'all? Yep, no doubt. Everybody stay blessed, man. And y'all know I can't get out of here without giving glory to God, man. That was my whole purpose of being created, man. So glory be to God, man. And with that being said, man, everybody have a peace and peaceful and wonderful day, man. For real, great day. You know what I'm saying? And everybody stay positive as usual, man. Stay positive and fuck everything that we can't control. Everything that's out of our control, fuck it. Shout out to Luke Oakley, man, for putting me up on the little manual of living, man. So fuck everything that's out of our control, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no use getting stressed out about it. Ain't no use getting worrying about it, because it ain't in your control, man. We can only handle the things that we control, you know. With that being said, I'm out, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a great day, man. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate everybody, man. No doubt. Take care now, Miss Helen. Take care. Watch over that husband of yours. And shout out to Tim Effect. Everybody, y'all go subscribe to Tim Effect here in the chat. DJL 1493, Abundant Shelley, Jacob Sinky Kobe. Jacob Kobe Sinky. And shout out to everybody else, man. We out, man. One love, y'all. It's just one love. We out.